Hello everybody, this is Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and welcome to Philip's story, chapter 16. Not chapter 16, otherwise that would have been the ending chapter. We're on chapter 6, and it looks like Orlando wants to have a talk with us. I already know what's going to happen, but for those of you that are nervous, I can assure you things will be alright. Philip's story. Philip's main story. What is behind all of this? I could feel his sharp, cold eyes piercing through me. I have to talk my way out of this. Yes, I heard a rumor that you can be brought back to life by passing through the gate, so I was curious. And so you went looking for it? Yes. He didn't blink once, and it seemed as if he was looking deep into my very soul. I started to feel uncomfortable. Well, see, it's about wanting to emulate the myths and legends. Yeah! It set my heart on fire. Fire? Yes, it's that sense of adventure. Well, is it really so grand as to be considered a legend? Yes, I want to see it for myself, even just once. Can you show it to me, Orlando? I was burning inside, knowing that I was only one step away from the answer I sought. Do you wish to be alive again, Princess? Did you set out to find the gate because you wish for yourself to be brought back to life? Is the right answer here yes or no? His sharp eyes never wavered. I tossed up my options and was about to respond with what I considered to be the right answer when... What would happen to me if I went through? Shut up! Skeletano had spoken at just the wrong moment, and Orlando's expression darkened. You would become a pile of dusty old bones, nothing more. But my soul... A small crack formed on Skeletano's edges at Orlando's sub-zero demeanor. Oh, how scary. I think I would go through it no matter what anybody says. Thinking the heat was now off of me, I turned on my heel to leave when... We're not finished here yet, Princess. His voice behind me sent warning signals flashing my brain, telling me to do as he said. What is it? Don't play dumb. You have been dead for over 1,000 years. Just who would you plan on seeing exactly? That's... What would sound the most convincing thing to him? I found myself unable to put a further spin on my explanation. I see. There's a living person here, isn't there? Held in place by those cold eyes like a frog ensnared by a snake, I froze, unable to do anything. I see. There's a living person here, isn't there? He's sharp, but I can't let him know the truth. I want to be alive again. My voice was several levels its usual volume. It wasn't natural, but I didn't have any room left in my mind to do anything else. And then, as if to make fun of my extortions, knowing you as I do, I know that it is far too unlikely that your reason is just because you want to be alive again. You like new experiences, so Niflheim must be like a goldmine to you. You pretend to know me so well. I can't show anything on my face. I can't let him see. Orlando let out a sophisticated laugh, as if he found my responses to be irrelevant. That's because I have been able to watch you from nearby ever since the day we met. 1,000 years after your death, there cannot be anyone left that you would want to go meet. And no one would be able to enjoy a land that has changed so much on their own. I can't refute anything he's saying because it's all true. So there are two likely reasons why you would want to find the gate to the land of the living. I gulped. Orlando had not stopped looking at me the entire time he spoke. The first reason is that a living person has found their way here, and you want to send them back. Or the other reason is that you have fallen in love with a living person that ended up here, and therefore wish to leave with them to spend what time you can together. There is no other explanation. He never said he was a detective. The sweat rolled down my back at the fact that Orlando had seen through my pretenses so easily. There was one skeleton there who could come to my rescue. No, the princess just wanted... No, there is another possibility. There was another possible reason. I spoke without thinking, my only purpose being to stop Skeletana from saying Philippe's name. This'll be interesting. Let's hear it then. Orlando chuckled, and I set my mind to work. I know. To know more about Niflheim as its future queen. Orlando fell silent, waiting for me to continue. I returned his unwavering stare dead on, and took a deep breath. The truth is, I heard about the gate to the land of the living from a group of ghosts. Those blabbermouths shouldn't have. Do you think so? Niflheim may be the realm of the dead, but it does have a deep connection to the land of the living as well. That is true. So I want to know what it means to be dead or alive in this world. I see. His eyes softened slightly. Niflheim seems to transcend both life and death somehow, and I found that to be very mysterious. There are parts of the history of this world that only the oldest history holder, His Majesty, knows, and other things as well. I want to learn more about Niflheim by talking with all kinds of deceased people. That was what I honestly thought. The gate to the land of the living was just one small part of that. And then I thought it might have something to do with my memories from when I was alive, so I started looking into it. I managed to connect those dots as well. I steered myself inwardly, and now I have started thinking about my old memories. I found myself curious. Don't you have any memories either, Orlando? He looked shocked for a moment, before looking rather sad and averting his gaze. Huh? I remember. Oh, you? It's just that I don't have any memories from when I was alive, so... There's nothing you need less in Niflheim than your past memories. He spoke sharply as if to put an end to the matter. I felt like he was disconnecting himself, but seeing the look in his face, I could not bring myself to ask. I'll accept that the reason you wanted to know about the gate was purely for your own curiosity. And as to your lost memories, you may find that you would be better off not knowing. What do you mean? The fact that you have no memories means that either you wanted to forget, or someone desperately wished that you would. Then perhaps Niflheim took that wish into account and erased your memories. Could that be true? I've never heard of that before. But no matter how sad the past is, I'm sure anyone would want to know more about themselves. It was then that I realized something. What if the person Philip loves in Niflheim has lost her memories? If that is the case, then I can't tell him to go back through the gate. I recalled how sad Philip had looked. You're right, but the person I love doesn't see me the same way anymore. Is that why he said that? Skeletano had remained silent up until now, and he looked apologetic as he spoke to us. What is it? I hope it is just my imagination, but for a while now, I have heard this disturbing noise irritating my eardrums. Could this be paranormal activity? Ah! Said the talking skeleton. Yes, a talking skeleton is far more surprising. Can either of you hear the sound of something coming up from the abyss? Can you hear something? Something? It is like Man Leong's creature of the abyss. And this is why certain skeletons shouldn't read books. But sure enough, there was the sound of something hard rapping against the window. Oh! On the other side of the window, a carrier bird was tapping vigorously on the thick glass. Oh, we had new glass. That's why we didn't hear it. The glass we used this time is top-notch. Orlando explained as he went up and up the window. And in flew the exhausted bird with a message on its leg. It looks like it's message for you. It has a message for you, princess. I opened the message that read. Well, this is the last episode for today. I noticed how long and delicate Orlando's fingers looked as he removed the hole from the carrier pigeon's leg, from the carrier crow's leg. I accepted the letter. The sweet smell of roses emitted from the paper, tickling my senses. That smells good. Orlando saw my reaction and took a good look at the letter before letting out a deep sigh. The note was a short one. If I am granted the chance to see the sun at your side, even after 1,000 years, I believe that I could even drain the cup of death. I sighed happily at the words. Oh, how poetic to drain the cup of death! It's so current. I want to drain the cup myself. I do not want to drain any cups myself, but yes, there is a sadness to these words. Skeletona and I were enthralled by the words, but Orlando seemed fed up. Orlando, why do you look so annoyed? I know you do not ask for it, but there's someone sending His Majesty's future wife love letters. I think it is foolish to pay any mind to a declaration of love so futile in nature. Orlando's harsh retort rubbed me the wrong way. That's not. If a person were able to give up because it would never happen, then it can't be true love. Love would be something that you couldn't help but act upon, and I think that is a beautiful thing. You sound like quite the expert in love, princess. I'm not, but I bite my tongue, seeing as I only knew about love from my books. I only hope that you show the same enthusiasm for your history lessons. I couldn't respond to that remark either. I get the feeling Orlando doesn't think very highly of love. But why? When it can be as wonderful as this. Skeletona did his best to explain the beauty of love to Orlando, but his words had no effect on him. I read the poem aloud once more. No matter how many times I read it, the sensation of being loved never faded. It's wonderful. I felt as if I could sing my heart out. Unable to keep still, I reached for the curtains. I tied the curtains together to form a thick rope. I'm pretty good at this. Was I really a princess as my former life? I dangled the curtain knots together. I dangled the tightly knit curtains out of the window and tested my weight on it. It's good to go. I'm actually pretty athletic. I was impressed by my own fineness. It's sliding down the ropes. I should be fine here. I made sure that there was no one around before listening to my heart and breaking out into song. It feels so good. I thought to myself and was about to dip my toes into the lake when... Oh. I wonder who this could be. No, wait. What is this? Yep, that's it. That's it for now. Well, I'm Jane of the Artsy-Rose, and I am out.